Sometimes you need to get knocked down before you can really figure out what your fight is and how you need to fight it. Finally, I thought of Ali in the middle of the yard in his elder years, drawing from his victories and his losses. At that moment, I realized something new about the greatness of Ali and how he carried his crown. I realized that he was transferring something to me on that day. He was transferring the spirit of the fighter in me. He was transferring the spirit of the fighter to me. Sometimes you need to feel the pain and sting of defeat to activate the real passion and purpose that God predestined inside of you. God says in Jeremiah, I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. When you at this day, when you have reached the hilltop and you are deciding on next jobs, next steps, you would rather find purpose than a job or a career. Purpose crosses disciplines. Purpose is an essential element of you. It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history. Whatever you choose for a career path, remember the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose. When I dare to challenge the system that would relegate us to victims and stereotypes, when I questioned that method of portrayal, a different path opened up for me. The path to my destiny. When God has something for you, it doesn't matter who stands against it. God will move someone that's holding you back away from a door and put someone there who will open it for you. I know personally that your generosity extends past what you have given on the stage and screen. Mr. Washington, when asked by Phylicia Rashad to join her in assisting 9 theater students from Howard University who had been accepted to a summer acting program at the British Academy of Dramatic Acting, he gracefully and privately agreed to contribute. As fate would have it, I was one of the students that he paid for. Imagine receiving the letter that your tuition for that summer was paid for and that your benefactor was none other than the dopest actor on the planet. I know you have also inspired and motivated others. An offering from a sage and a king is more than silver and gold. It is a seed of hope. There is no Black Panther without Denzel Washington. And not just because of me, but my whole cast, that generation stands on your shoulders.
You know, there are two little kids, Ian and Taylor, who recently passed from cancer. Throughout our filming, I was communicating with them, knowing that they were both terminal. What they said to me is, and their parents said, they're trying to hold on till this movie comes. They're like, wow, that's like, I gotta get up and go to the gym. I gotta get up and go to work. To a certain degree, it's a humbling experience because you're like, this can't mean that much to them, you know? But seeing how the world has taken us on, seeing how the movement is, how it's taken on a life of its own, I realized that they anticipated something great. And I think back now to a kid and just, you know, waiting for Christmas to come, waiting for my birthday to come. I did live life waiting for those moments. So it put me back in the mind of being a kid, just to experience those two little boys' anticipation of this movie. And when I found out that they, yeah, it means a lot.